Hello everyone. So I signed up a little bit, or signed on a little early. It's not quite 8 o'clock yet, but we're getting there. So we'll wait. Hopefully everybody had a great Sunday, great week. I don't know, but it's always hot in this room at around this time. I think it's because all the lights are on and it just generates a ton of heat, so it's like super hot. So we'll give it a little bit longer. Hope everybody's just winding down, finishing dinner. Oh shoot, some of you might even be eating dinner right now. So, well, I'll go ahead and start. So hello, my name is Anissa Kennedy, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in California. And today is Simple Sunday. So Simple Sunday is just the time where you're just taking it easy, getting ready for the new week, and giving you an opportunity to just watch me create a project that possibly you might want to create too. You know, it's very relaxing creating these projects, and I know that's why I started. And so hopefully some of you will do it also, just to, you know, wind down, do a little bit of crafting before you start the new week, sort of like get you refocused and energized. I really think that little bit of creativity, I don't know, it helps your mind. It just helps you relax. I think because during the week you don't get to be creative. You're just like, okay, you know, gotta go to my job. You gotta go and, 8 to 5, be on Zoom meetings. That's what I'm on. I'm always on Zoom meetings or phone calls, right? Or picking up the kids, dropping off the kids. So all that kind of stuff doesn't really lead to creativity. It's just once you get home and you just need some time to relax. I don't know about you, but just being creative helps me get my mind off of the day-to-day kind of stress. And so, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I joined Stampin' Up. So anyways, I love Stampin' Up. So I wanted just a couple of things that I wanted to bring up before I started to show you the project that I made. First of all, my first project of the 3-part series, Christmas series, went out. I think I showed it on my Facebook page, and I've decided to extend it because I really didn't get to advertise it that much, so I'm extending it until Tuesday. So the deadline originally was the 13th, but I'm extending it to August 17th by 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So once after I go ahead and I get the orders, then I'll go ahead and place them, and I'll go ahead and ship them out to you. Since I'm extending it, I gotta change my time, so I'll have to let you guys all know like the date that it's gonna get shipped out. But it's gonna be a make and take, right? You need to be able to have the bundle with it, and so I'll show you the bundle here in a little bit. Actually, I can show you right now. So it's one of the bundles in the mini catalog. If you want one, I can send you one. Just let me know. This is the bundle. You get a stamp set and the punch. Yeah, it's called Penguin Place Bundle. So really cute. Here's some of the projects in the catalog. I swear, these catalogs, I could look at these pictures forever just because they're so dang cute, and they are so creative when they make these cards. I just love them. And the colors are so vibrant. I mean, when they take the pictures, I mean, really, I don't know. I just really like it. They're fun, right? So anyways, that's the first project. So, yes, so I'm extending it to August the 17th at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll put more details on that on my Facebook page, okay? So that you can sign up. So great, thank you. And then the other thing is when Stampin' Up put out this mini catalog, they also put out a celebration brochure. So with every $50 or $100 of purchase, before, you know, the taxes and shipping, you get to pick an item out of this catalog. I mean, this brochure. And that's what I'm going to be that's what I'm going to feature today is this. It's called Counting Sheep. So cute, right? Yeah, really, really cute. Yeah, and you know, it also comes with a die set. And here's the die. Oh, you can't see it. It's so bright. I'm telling you, there's so many lights in this room. Because typically it's really, really dark in here. And so, yeah. Anyways, let me show you. There's some good stuff in here. Like, that you can get free. Look at this. This is the glitter paper. Nice. And you get that with, you get it free with every $50. So, this is a great time to go ahead and purchase items either from the mini catalog, right? Or even from the annual catalog. We can't forget that. That needs some love. So I'm going to show it to you. The the annual catalog has a lot of good things in here. Also, yeah, and so with every, like I said, with every $50 to $100, you'll be able to get something free out of this brochure. So, it's a great time to also get a starter kit. That starter kit will help you, so you get I think it's $125 or $150 of product. Let me see. Yeah, $125 of product for just $99. So, and then they'll throw in a free bundle of your choice. So you get to pick a bundle, you know, of your choice. This is fantastic. And so, you know, do this. This is great. Actually, this is really, really good. You know, join my team. We'll go ahead and it'll be a fantastic thing, but take advantage of this. This is great. And if you're interested, please reach out to me, leave a comment or direct message me and I'll follow up with you. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, and so with a $50 purchase on up, right, of Stampin' Up product, I will give you a retired stamp set that I have, for standard stamp set or bundle that I have, just as a way to say thank you and showing you my appreciation. Because I really do appreciate it when you do that. So anyway, you have to make sure, though, that you use the August host code of NYXC427Q. So if you notice, I'm not using my software that I was using before, but just because it was just causing way too many problems. So I decided not to do it this time. And also there were, it's a lot in there. And also it was just causing issues when I was downloading, uploading, and delaying everything, and just taking forever. So I decided not to do it. And I really do like to be able to talk and show you my product at the same time and be able to look in the camera. But yeah, it's just not working. It was a hot mess, getting frustrated. And then trying to download it, like, it's just technical issues were just driving me nuts. So anyways, I got to figure out something different. Okay. So without further ado, I will go ahead and start our project. So bear with me while I flip everything around since I don't have the fancy schmancy technology stuff, okay? So, bear with me. I know, this is just so old school, right? Oh no. There we go. Okay. There we go. What are you guys seeing right now? Because I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. And I don't know what you guys are seeing. Sorry, it's just going to take me a little bit. There we go. I think it looks pretty good. Great. Great, great, great. I hope I'm not stuck. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. No, I'm not stuck. I think we're good. Okay, great. So, let's see here. So, like I said, I am featuring these two products. It is the Counting Sheep and the sheep dies. So, just so you know, the items in the brochure are while supplies last, okay? So, from what I understand, this is going really fast. Really, people are just loving this and wanting to get it. So, yeah, you know, you've got to get it while it's hot, right? So let's start with the card. I'm sure you guys want to see. So this is the card that I created. Oops. This is the card that I created. I really do love very simple things, and this is really easy to do, and I think anybody can do it. This is we're doing a few things here, and we're also using the mini cut and embossing machine, and it's just so cute. But anyways, so let's start with that. There, let's go ahead and start. So we are starting with a base, right, of 4.5 by 11. Okay, 4.5 by 11, and I scored it at 5.5, right? And then I take my bone folder, and I just, okay. See, look at how nice and flat it is. If you don't do it, it sort of sticks up and then it just bounces around, right? So anyways, that is your base. And then here is a card that is 5.25 by 4. I just took a quarter off of each side. And I really like to use the Stamparatus. So let me get that. Because when I do these simple cards, it's really important to, like, for me at least, the image that you're focused on is dark. Because that's how it pops, right? And so I like it when it's super dark. So if this is going to take me 1 or 2 times of, well, 2 to 3 times of stamping. So I just can't take a stamp from a block, right, and do it and then know that I'm going to hit it at the same spot again. It just doesn't work. I've tried it. So, because I made a mistake and I was like, ah. And so, anyways, that's what the Stamparatus is. I love this thing. I don't know if you guys know, but, you know, when I was trying to find this creative, because like I said, I do this to relax, and, oops, oh, there's something there, I don't like it. I do this to relax, and when I found Stampin' Up, I needed, you know, I like to be creative, but I wasn't, like, I'm telling myself that I'm not very creative, and, anyways, this really helps me to be creative. And, you know, oops, hold on a second. Let me get some scraps here. Okay, this is from last time. Anyways, I'm just checking to make sure, like, it's not, okay, good. No residuals. And when I found this Stampin' Up, I was like, this is awesome. I mean, color coordinated pens and ink pads and paper. And then they even, on the projects, they even tell you what colors to use because they designate the colors, you know, on the packaging for each product. I mean, I love that. Okay. So you put your stamp. Now, I think I've shown you before, but this is a, oh my god, there's a hot mess over here. This is the cling set. Okay, this has a rubber, has a rubber, it's rubber material. The other ones are the poly, when it's clear. I sort of like those better. I mean, that's just me, right? But, let's see. Those clear ones are the photopolymer stamp sets, right? Where they're clear. I like those too because you get to see what you're doing. But these, for some reason, I think they just work better when you stamp. So, let's see. I used Stays-On for this, okay? Typically, I would use just, I would just use Memento, Black Memento, but for this one, because I'm going to do some watercolors, I'm going to use a watercolor pencil on this, and I like doing watercolor on certain things because it just, I don't know, it makes it smoother, and it looks, it takes away the harsh lines. Say after you do the pencil and you see all those lines, it's like it softens it up when you add water. Yeah, it just does. Okay, so I do the Stays-On. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna keep this off. They've got this special like plastic thing, but you know, it just gets all over. So the reason why I use Stays-On is because it's waterproof, right? It won't smear. So you notice how I put the magnets on to hold down the paper, and then I go ahead and I put the stamp on this. I put it on the paper, sort of line it up to where I want it to, you know, where I want it to appear. And then I put this down. This is a plastic plate that you put down to attach it to so that the stamp clings to the plastic plate. And then you put the ink on, just like I'm going to do it again, because see, it's sort of faint. I don't know if you could see it, but it's faint. But if you do it again, so stamp, 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 ink, 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 right? And then you do it again. And you press down. And voila. See, it's just so much darker. I like it. And look, I don't have to try to figure out, you know, how to, you know, is it going to match if I use a block? No. This is great. Okay. So, I'm going to take that and I'm going to clean it off because Stays-On stays on. Literally. I mean, it's pretty hard to take off. But I'm going to use, oh jeez, I've forgotten what this is called, but I love this. Let me see. This is called, and it helps clean, like if you don't have that little silicone, oh, here it is. Number 3. It's the Stampin Scrub. So this is a Stampin Scrub. One side is where you go ahead and you mist your Stampin' Mist. So you squeeze here like that. You take your stamp set and you. So one side has a little like droplets on there, and that is the side that you spray. And then the other side has a sunshine right here on the corner is where you wipe it off. And it's done. It's clean. Right? Takes it all off. Although, I use baby wipes for a lot of things in crafting. And I don't know, they're super handy to have. But anyways, I'm just going to wipe it off. Great. And I'm going to put it off to the side. Okay. So my Stampin Scrub and the Stamp Mist. Okay. So we don't need him anymore. I'm going to put him away. I don't know about you, but when Stampin' Up gives you these, when you get the stamp set, you get like the rubber stamps with the little figures or images in them. Well, anyways, I like to keep it here. I don't know who I watch, but they do the same thing. It just helps you know. It helps you keep inventory of your stuff. Like now I know, oh, I have one missing, right? So before I put it away, I know I'm going to try to find it, right? So let's see here. Now let's color. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Up. These are watercolor pens. So let me take it out of the Stamparatus. Okay. Be very careful with the magnets of a Stamparatus. Don't put them together. They will just try to keep them as far apart as possible, because if you get them too close, you might not be able to get it apart. I've heard like they've snapped together so quickly that it either shattered or hurt somebody. It like grabbed their skin. Terrible. Anyways, we won't need this again, so I'm going to put this away. I'm trying to clean up at the same time, because if I don't, it'll be crazy. So these are one of the pencils, watercolor pencils, and I love these. I use them for, you know, certain projects when I feel like doing watercolor. But anyways, they come in a set. There's a bunch of different colors. Let me show you. Usually what I tell people, like if you want to, okay, these are not all the colors, but these are just some of them. Because I think I'm missing some. But anyways, here's all the colors. And you could take these and then you add water by using these brushes that Stampin' Up has. I love these. Okay. These watercolor pens. And you just add water to the markings of the pencils, and then it just turns into like paint. It's just, I love it. That really makes me feel artsy fartsy, like really. But you'll see what I'm talking about. And I don't know if you could see it that well here, but anyways, so typically when I go ahead and I color with the watercolor pencils, see how it has all these like little markings to represent his little rolls and little his what is it? Sheep have, they're not fur, they're wool. Okay, so what I do is for in this case, I'll just go ahead and take the pencil and lightly go around where they have these markings represent the little rolls, right? So I go and do this. Sometimes I do it a little harder, and in this case I think I will. Okay, then after that, now if you can see it, and I don't know how well you can see it from here, but they look like they're just little markings here, and I'll show you in a little bit what I'm talking about. And then I'll usually go around the edges, right, because this is the shadowing. Yeah, you have to sort of think about how the lighting would be for this little guy. Say the sun was pointing here. What's that going to look like for him, right? What kind of shadows would that make? Okay, so for the most part, I used the pencil for this. Okay, and then what I did was I took my watercolor brush, this is also Stampin' Up, and sorry, here's a wipey. Baby wipey really helps a lot. So you just have to, you fill up water in this vessel, and then the water goes through here, and there's a little brush on the end, right? And so it says here, push. So you push it a couple of times to let the water flow, and well, first of all, let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but my markings are sort of harsh, I guess. Not harsh, but harder. But like when you add water to this water, it just softens it up. And that's what I love about watercolors. In all the right places. So it just sort of accentuates certain areas. Okay, love it. I'm gonna put this down. And now what I did was I took my Stampin' Blends. That's weird. Oh, here it is. And I took light gray granite Stampin' Blend, and I went ahead. I really like this tip better. So the Stampin' Blends have two different ends, right? There's one that's a pointy end, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's a pointy end. And then the other is like a brush end. And I like to use the brush part. So I'm painting, or I'm coloring his legs. Okay. And if you notice his face, I'm going to go ahead and color his ears. Or her ears. I don't know. This is a boy or girl. I'm not sure. And then lightly do her face. So, I don't know if you could see it, but on our little use face I put there's a little pink part there. So what I did was I took the watercolor, where is it? I think this one is it. So I think that's it. Yeah. Anyways, I do this all the time. So I take cardstock, white cardstock. I take the pencil. I do this a few times, right? And then I take the watercolor brush. I add water to it, and it starts getting all, I don't know if you can see it, but it starts getting all over the place. So I take a little bit of that color. My lighting's horrible, like I said. It's on the tip here. And I'll put it right here on her cheek. Aww. So there you go. And I'm going to wipe the brush. I'm going to squeeze it to get the water to go through and clean it off. For the most part it is. Now you want to make sure, like you do it, you want to keep it nice and... After a while the brushes lose its little point. So in order to keep it, you just want to make sure that you always keep it in a point after you use it. Okay, and where's my lid? That's horrible. I cannot find the lid. Okay, well, I'll find it. It'll be here someplace. Okay, That's crazy. Okay, and now that I've colored her all up, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna go do her nails. So I'm gonna take the black. Right here. And for this one, because it's such small little areas, I'm going to use the fine part, the fine point part. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the nails. I don't know, are they called nails or are they called paws? I don't know, paws are dogs for dogs, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. So cute. Okay. So darn cute. So now we're going to do her little balloon. So Stampin' Up. So from the die set, counting sheep or the sheep die. Let's see here. It's called, yeah, sheep dies. Okay, there was a balloon. A balloon, I put it right here, with a little string. So what I did was I wanted to put, so this is, I swear, they have so much. I should probably do a Facebook Live on all their adhesives and how you would use it, because I think it would be great. Anyways, this is foam, okay, and it's sticky. Okay, that's why they have this little backing. And so you take your paper, okay, and you put it on the adhesive part, right? And you put your die here. What happens is, because it's really thin, it's just sort of hard to try to put dimensionals on that, right? Because really, dimensionals on that, that's not going to work. It's just not. So, oops, I found the lid. Let me put this back so, okay, to protect the edge. So here's the embossing cut and emboss machine, the mini one, which is great. So that you don't have to try to figure out how you're going to stick this die, because it's very thin and small, like what you're going to use adhesive wise. I mean, Stampin' Up's got a couple of things. We could have used adhesive sheets that they have, or in this case I wanted it to sort of pop up, and so which is why we're using the foam adhesive. Okay, so I'm putting it here, and I've got it here. So what I'm gonna do is use this post-it sticker to have it stay in place, which I really love these. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I'll tear it in half, get it situated like that, put that down. Oopsies. Oopsies. Okay, get it down like this. Ah! Oh, here's the other plate to hold it down. And now, okay, it's the camera's gonna shake. Sorry, it's just so. I don't have one of those stabilizing things. Okay, let's do this again, because the last time I did this, last Sunday, I ran it through one time and not all of the little pieces came out. It was pretty ornate. It's for the ornate layers dies. Yeah, that was not fun. So I'm running it through a couple of times to make sure it went through. Taking this off, taking off the little post-it, which is stuck now. Ah. Oh my god, it's really stuck. It's never been like this before. Okay. Okay, is it gonna come off? I've never had it stick like this. Okay, there. Well, at least it didn't rip the paper. That's what's important. Okay, I'm gonna try to punch this out. Oh, it stuck on the thing. So it came off, okay, and it took itself off. So I'll put it back in the container here. Voila. There you go. Put this away. Because if I don't put this away, I'm going to be a hot mess. Okay. Then I'm going to get my Stampin' Blend to color. There's many different ways of coloring this, right? I could have done, yeah, I could have even done my watercolor brush and put it in the ink pad. That's fun to do. But in this case, oh good, it still had the thing. But you know what? I'm going to use my silicone. This is also Stampin' Up, and it's a silicone thing, so I don't have to worry about, because the string, it's sticky, and I don't want it to stick on the surface that I have it on, right? So this is the light Bermuda Bay, and I'm gonna color that. Color the balloon. Okay. So teeny tiny. Now, then I'm going to use my Stampin' Light Cinnamon Cider. And it's going to just be the string. We can hardly see it. But dry it out, right? And we're going to take, there's some backing on this. I want to make sure I take it off so it sticks. And now I'm going to put the string down and let the balloon follow. So cute! Okay. Really, really cute. Now I am going to do the You're Amazing. And so I have now this, I'm going to do the white embossing powder. I love embossing. I really do. It just makes it pop, you know? All about popping. Okay, and you need the little, let me put my silicone sheet away. Here is my black scrap. I'm going to clean it off. I'm going to use this powder. The powder will help it so that it doesn't allow the embossing powder to go on any other surface. Otherwise, you're going to get just like the You're Amazing and then a bunch of sparkles on the side anyways, right? So this little thing helps with that. And now I'm going to use Versamark. So Versamark is, it says here, a watermark stamp pad. That's what it is. So it's clear. It's like the sticky, I don't know what, clear, sticky ink pad. Ink. So I stamp, You're Amazing on this Versamark ink pad, right? And I already went ahead and I did this. And then I go ahead and put You're Amazing down. Comes back up. You can't see it, but I can. It's like a tone on tone kind of thing, and it says You're Amazing. But this is clear, okay? Now you got to be sort of fast because you don't want this to dry up, but you take the powder. Oh, it's sort of sticky. Let me go ahead and move this around. Take your powder, put it on, run it through, tap, 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 and then look. So cool, right? It says you're amazing. I don't know if you can see that, but it says you're amazing. So now, let me put this away, otherwise I could see it now because I'm going to get my heat gun and I'm going to turn it on and it's going to blow, and then the white embossing powder is just going to go all over the place. So not good. Okay. Put a little powder anyway. I'm going to clean this off really quick. The thing I like about this scrub is like you don't have to deal with water. You just have this little thing like that. Take it. Shoot, I did it on the wrong side. You gotta pay attention to that. Oh no. That's the second time I've done that. It's terrible. I'm gonna go and let it. Should not have done that. So it doesn't dry up. Okay, so now I'm going to take my my heating gun. I'm going to heat this up. I don't know if you can see it, but right now it doesn't look as bright, right? But when you put the heat on, the powder melts. And it just really stands out. So, right? Love it. It's brighter now. This way. So bright. Okay. So with this, I just sort of eye it. Go ahead and cut across. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut across here. Very good. So now, just going to go ahead and take some dimensionals. And just took two, not very big. Set it on top. You're amazing. So pretty. Okay, and now I'm telling you, like I said, Stampin' Up's got like everything. So here's the adhesive. Oh my god, look at it, just another hot mess here. I like it if I'm gonna do white on white, like a white cardstock. I like to just give it some oomph, so I'll go ahead and have it raised because just to make it stand out some. So I will put that. So this is Stampin' Up foam adhesive strips. So handy, but it's great for like the base, right? When you've got multi-layer stuff. Oh, okay, that's not working. Let me cut it. I don't like to use my Stampin' Up snippets for cutting up stuff like this because I don't want to ruin it. Okay. And sort of winding down. I'm getting super quiet now. Like I said, this is my quiet time, really. I'm just going to take now pieces of the adhesive strips and just fill in the middle part, just because you want it to have some kind of support in the middle. At least that's how I do it. So I just usually take the scraps, take it all off. Yeah, usually when I'm stamping, I'm just super quiet and I'm just creating. Sometimes I draw them out first. Like I have a pad that has all my sketching and just ideas. They're not that impressive, my little sketches. I'm not a drawer. So you see, if there's going to be an image, it's usually a circle. That's what the image. Like I said, I'm not the greatest. Okay, make sure before you stick it on your base, like, it's open the right way. I've had it where I've stuck it like this, and and I'm like, oh. So anyways, this is right, and I go ahead and I stick it on. Voila. And there you have it. So that was fun, guys. Lots of fun. Well, I hope that you enjoyed watching me do this. Once again, Sale-A-Bration ends in September, and this is something that you can earn if you purchase $50 or $100 per. So each one of these in the Sale-A-Bration brochure is a $50. You earn it with every $50. Let me see. So yeah, so the stamp set, you get this free with the $50 purchase, and then the sheep dies, you get it as for a $50 purchase. But look at some of the projects are so great. If you go on Pinterest and you type in counting sheep, show you all the other ones that are being made by some creative people. Stampin' Up, serious. Anyways, this lasts until September. I'll be featuring more items here as the weeks come, but really take advantage of it. Also, it's your time to take advantage of the starter kit, where you could get $125 worth of product for $99, and you get to also choose a free bundle of your choice. That is great, because the bundles they range anywhere from like, I don't know, 40, 30, something like that, to maybe, I think, 50. Some big ones. So anyways, you should do it. Come join me. We could be a team. We could do hobbies together. We could have some private time and do projects and be creative together. This is great. And build our little community. So anyways, if you are interested in getting a brochure and also or even the mini catalog or annual catalog, reach out to me. I will go ahead and send that to you and take advantage of this time. Also, don't forget, if you purchase $50 or more, that you will be able to get one of my retired stamp sets or bundles. Please make sure that you use this host code, the August host code, which is NYXC427Q. Okay? For more information, either go to my Facebook page or you could go to my blog, which is www.stampinwithanisa.com. I know I wrote it out because I couldn't print it out either. So the last minute of not using that software. I will be posting in my Stampin' Up website all of the products used to create this lovely card. Very cute very cute you. Get it? Anyways, have a good evening, and thank you so much for taking your time to be with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.